going to fix this by redoing Gothic 1 at least for the first 3 episodes towards a certain point where I feel comfortable and I can remember where I left off in episode 4. I know where I left off in episode 4, but I do not know 100% accurately what I did in the first 3 episodes, how many times I've died, etc. and so forth. That is beside the point. I don't want to redo the entire part of Gothic 1, so I will just redo the first 3 episodes of my Gothic 1 playthrough. It might be a bit confusing towards my viewers on Twitch and towards my viewers on YouTube, because when you go to my Twitch you will see that this is later recorded in some sort of a sentence. The thing is that the first 3 episodes, including the intro, has for some weird reason gone missing, not created, or whatever the purposes was. I'm gonna make sure that that is going to be fixed by redoing the beginning part of Gothic 1, which is about an hour and a half of gameplay, give it or take. I'll do what I can, which I normally do by a certain route, etc. But it could be that once I'm at episode 4, some things may be done double. If that is the case, my apologies guys. This is just for me so I can start the time stamping of Gothic 1, because if I have to redo Gothic 1, I can't work on the timestamps right now. So, and since only like an hour and a half gameplay, I will do it like this. Once I've beat it, the first area, the first 3 episodes, I can highlight them, create the timestamps for them, upload them to YouTube, and continue with my work on timestamping. Once this is finished, which is going to take me about an hour and a half, give it or take, could be longer, could be less, I will continue obviously with my Gothic 3 playthrough, but for that I have to refresh the stream. This is only because of the part that was missing out of my highlights, because my Gothic 1 highlights weirdly enough starts in episode 4, and episode 1, 2, 3 including the intro has for some reason not created, gone missing, got deleted, whatever the reason was, because I can't recalling deleting highlights. I can't recall, making the highlights in particular, but they're not there, so I have to fix it. So my apologies for the confusion on both my Twitch and on my YouTube. It's not gonna take long, only about an hour and a half to a certain point inside the old camp where I continue where episode starts, episode 4 starts, and continue. This is only to fill the gap of that missing part of the game. It could be, like I said, some things may be occurring double. If that is the case, my sincere apologies, but it is better than redoing the entire Gothic 1 playthrough. So I will just begin and do the missing area part, because I need to work on the timestamps.
The kingdom of Myrtanna, united by King Rhobar II.
Sorry for the confusion guys, this will not take long, about an hour and a half, and then I will continue with Gothic 3.
During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one.
Because, I can't have an incomplete playthrough on my YouTube channel first of all, and on my Twitch for second. So it will be a bit confusing for both people on Twitch and YouTube, but it has to be fixed. It's only like 3 episodes that's missing, since I have a basic playing
and the prisoners of the
style in the beginning.
were to pay the price.
It will not be that hard to fill that gap. Although
king needed
sometimes
swords for
it
his
may
army,
occur that things occur
and
double,
every man
you know,
guilty
like
of a
going to the
crime,
sect camp
no matter
or
how insignificant, was
old
forced
camp,
to
whatever,
work in the ore
you know.
mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to
I have to
escape,
guess
the king
what I
sent
did.
out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts.
So if you guys are
The
confused, my
king
apologies.
had no choice.
Well, it's the
He
missing
had
part.
to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange.
If you go to my highlights, it will explain everything.
Until the present
After
day,
Risen 1, Episode
another
4,
convict was
Gothic
brought
1.
to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
It's only the beginning part.
King Rhobar II,
First 3
bearer
episodes,
of the
hour and a
scepter of
half,
Varan
give it a
II,
take.
I sentence this convict to...
Stop. Convict. I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. He'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you?
Keep silent. Right. Send him in.
I can't guarantee that everything will be perfectly fit shape. But I will do my best to visualize what I may have missed throughout those 3 episodes. You know. So like I said, you know, certain things can happen doubly, but